In this video, I'd like to talk about smurfing, also called structuring. It's one of the oldest and most common money laundering techniques, and I want to show you how a bank actually catches it. The idea is simple. Imagine someone has a large amount of cash they can't explain, say 100,000 euros. If they deposit it in one go, it's immediately visible. Above 10,000 euros in cash, a bank in Germany has to identify the customer and record the transaction under the Money Laundering Act, the GovUG. So instead, they break that 100,000 into many small pieces. Dozens of deposits of a couple of thousand each, spread across days, branches, or different people. Each piece is small enough to look unremarkable. Those small pieces are the smurfs. On their own, nothing stands out. Together, they are 100,000 euros of dirty money entering the system. That is smurfing. People do this for two reasons: to stay under the official reporting and identification thresholds, and to stay under the bank's own monitoring radar, because they assume small means invisible. Now, classic smurfing is a cash gain. But most banks today are online. No cash, no branches. Does the risk disappear? No. It just changes shape. The customer can still split one large transfer into many smaller ones to slip under the bank's alerts. That's non-cash structuring, and it is just as relevant. So, how do you catch something that's designed to be invisible? The trick is, you don't look at single transactions, you look at patterns over time. A modern transaction monitoring system runs several detection layers in parallel, each looking at the same activity from a different angle. Layer 1, counting. The system aggregates everything on an account over a rolling window, say 30 days, and counts the transactions. One customer making 15, 20, 30 small transfers in a month, when a normal customer makes 3, is a red flag. No single transfer is suspicious. The frequency is Layer 2, volume. Even if the individual amounts look normal, the system adds up the total turnover. If the small pieces sum to 250,000 euros in a month, that aggregate is what triggers the alert, not any single payment. Layer 3, pass-through. The system watches for money that comes in and goes straight back out at almost the same amount. An outflow matching 95 to 105% of the inflow within a short period. That means the account isn't being used to save or spend. It's a conduit, a transit point. That's layering. Layer 4, behavior. The system learns each customer's normal pattern and compares against it. If this month's incoming volume is 50% above the customer's own historical average, that deviation gets flagged. The benchmark is the customer against themselves. And one related pattern: fan-in. When many different third parties all pay into one single account, that can signal a collection pattern, for example for terrorism financing. One account, many unrelated senders, is its own red flag. Here's the important part: none of these layers alone is proof of anything. A high transaction count might just be a small business. A volume spike might be a bonus or a house sale. The power is in the combination. The system overlays count, volume, pass-through, and behavior on the same customer, and when several light up at once, that's when an analyst takes a serious look. And if the suspicion holds, files a suspicious activity report to the financial intelligence unit, and a key point, that reporting duty has no amount threshold. Smurfing tries to dodge automated limits, but a genuine suspicion at any amount must still be reported. The real challenge is tuning. Set the thresholds too tight, and you drown analysts in false positives. Every small business and every house sale becomes an alert. Set them too loose, and the real smurf slips through. Getting that balance right, the thresholds, the rolling windows, the combinations, takes genuine knowledge of the data, the business model, and the typologies. That's where most of the work is. At GK Consultancy, we've designed, calibrated, and remediated transaction monitoring for smurfing and structuring across multiple banks. and we bring deep experience across the wider financial crime landscape. If you have a monitoring project or you'd like to train your teams on AML typologies and how detection really works, we're the right partner. Get in touch. Thank you, and good luck for now.